Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're talking about the new Ford Bronco. Well, it didn't come out yet, but if you go to the Ford website, this is what you get. You have to, if you want to find this page, so over here in future vehicles, there's the Mustang right here, and then you have your Ford Bronco. So here it is. This is their kind of Ford Bronco page for now. Now, I know that they don't have a picture of it here. Ooh, they do. They actually put, so they, oh, even more. Look at that. So there you go. Block that real quick. They give you, you get to kind of start seeing how it's gonna look. They had a Baja. They had a Baja race with a race version of this. So obviously it's gonna look different. But so they give you a little bit, but they don't give you a lot. So this is the best rendering I was able to find of it. This is probably what it's gonna look like. Honestly, this is pretty good. It's probably not going to say Ford across the badge or have these lights. It's probably going to say Bronco. It's probably going to be more similar to this, but this is this kind of shape and overall design would match what they have right here. So something, it's going to look similar to this. Probably the lights will be a little different, but yeah, that's definitely something that's it's gonna be similar to that. So I'm going to talk about the new Ford Bronco. I've read a couple articles. Read this one. This one looked pretty cool. But and what I think of it, and overall what I think will happen with it. So I think that this is definitely going to be it's going to be a good car. It's going to be definitely it's going to bring out a market of SUVs that aren't super popular, but there's a big market for them, but there's not a lot of SUVs that actually are able to. And you can actually see that this car has made waves, because even GMC has created a car. They've created the new GMC what is it, Tahoe AT4. So it's not a direct competitor, but it's close. It's an SUV that's made for off-road. You know, let's see if I can find it. Can I just find a picture of it, please? This is the closest I'm gonna get. Yeah, you can see here that it has. I think you can actually just go straight to GMC. I don't even know. There's webs. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, there it is. So you can see that this car definitely has a lot of hype. It's definitely going to be really, really interesting to see what people think of it. I'm hoping, honestly, it's going to be kind of like a mini Raptor. That's kind of what I want. I want a lot of suspension travel, really good off-road. I still want the kind of original Bronco styling where it's kind of boxy and square. I think it's going to look cool. Now, if you read this article they're talking about, so they said that they're going to make a regular Bronco, which is going to be kind of like an SUV, and I think it's going to be kind of a competition. Well, it's going to really be competition for this. It's going to be competition for the Land Rover Defender. That's going to honestly be its #1 competitor. I think this GMC will be kind of a competitor, but it's a different size. It's a large SUV. It's not, they're different. They're not the same. You know, Ford Bronco, maybe, you know what? Toyota RAV4. No, not RAV4. Toyota 4Runner. There it is. 4Runner. That will be I think that will kind of compare to a 4Runner. 4Runner with TRD Pro. Yeah, TRD Pro. Yeah, you can kind of see. So I think that a Defender or a Toyota TRD Pro, because you know, honestly, the Toyota TRD Pro has not had a lot of competition recently. It's been kind of able to run wild and loose a little bit. I mean, it's had the Defender, but you know, the Defender just came out, so we'll have to see what happens with that. But I think this Bronco is going to shake things up a lot. I think that definitely people will click on it or check it out at least. Now, estimated pricing of $30,000 plus. That's not bad. It's set to rival the Jeep Wrangler. It's based on a Ranger platform. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know if that is a good competitor to it, honestly. I can see it, though. I don't know. This isn't the best rendering because this was an old one. This was from Car and Driver. I can kind of see it. I am not totally sold on it being a competitor. I think it would be a better competitor to one of these Defenders. A baby Defender. This baby Defender right here is like the same thing as that Bronco, honestly. It is really, really similar. So I don't know. I may be wrong. They also said here that down here they're gonna have a Bronco R, so that's probably gonna be the more rugged off-road version, kind of like a Raptor kind of trim, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they said there's also maybe a pickup possible. That would be interesting. I don't know if that one would be a big seller though. Honestly, I don't think. I think that a lot of people would buy it more for the kind of SUV, off-roady SUV kind of thing. And that's kind of what a Jeep is, honestly. A Jeep is kind of a, it's not really an SUV. Like, a Jeep is a Jeep. Like, you can't really classify a Jeep as a truck, but you can't really classify it as an SUV. It's not, it's kind of this weird middle line. I can see how somebody would say it's a truck, but I also could see how somebody says an SUV. I would lean it, they call it an SUV. I would lean it towards an SUV because if I'm correct, I believe Jeep are built body on frame. I think that is that. I don't think that's right. No, I don't think so. No, Jeep aren't built on body on frame. I may be wrong. Tell me if they are or not in the comments. I don't think they are. I'm gonna take it back. But you know they're just. We'll have to see. I also something else will be interesting is engine choice. I know that Jeep has a lot of engine choice. You have the EcoDiesel and the V6, which a lot of people really like. But yeah, we'll have to see how this Bronco does. I think that I would really like to see it. I'd like to see some reviews of it. I'd like to see some people get it out in some dirt and see if it's actually any good in that environment. I think it will be. I think it's going to be an awesome car. I think we can only wait and see though. This is kind of all speculation. So yeah, if you agree, disagree, care to disagree, care to agree, please make sure to comment and like. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And you already know that you got to subscribe. You'll see you later, everybody.